What's up, everyone? 512 Mark DD and another Navy update. I've been meaning to do this since Tuesday, but by the time I get home from work and stuff, I forget. And then later on in the evening, I'm doing homework because I'm taking a class at the community college and, you know, getting the kids ready for bed, that type of stuff. So I keep forgetting. Um, so, update is I met with the recruiter on Tuesday afternoon, and it's been almost a year since I initially met him and started the process. But there's been a lot um, going on with that, and then some of the process just drags out with I guess my situation and stuff. So, but we're still on track and got some things done. In my last video, I mentioned um, what was that? Hit work and signing documents, I think is what I had to get done. And I know one of the questions, one of the comments I got on that video was like, what is kit work? So I have an answer to that. Um, prep docs and kit work was the what I and so what that basically was for the most part was I'm what they call D DPEP is what I'm called, DPEP, which stands for Direct Procurement Enlistment Program. Um, DPEP provides for the enlistment of applicants with civilian acquired post-secondary vocational or technical training and significant work experience. DPEP requirements apply to both active and reserve component applicants, except where component-specific criteria are identified. So I'm falling under that because I'm prior service, but it's been so long since I've been in. And I was in Army versus Navy, so I guess that's how most people in my situation are going to get in. So they're taking into account my prior service, but also what I've done since I've been out. Like when I got out, I went to college, got a college degree, and the work experience that I've had since then, kind of what I'm doing now as far as what's going to get me, a position in the Navy. Um, and apparently, at least I don't have to redo the ASVAB because I did good enough on that back when I took it in high school, so long ago that they can still use that. Um, so that's what the kit work and documents that we were doing on Tuesday was DPEP, and then part of that also was a resume worksheet that I had to start doing, which basically going to take my resume, my current resume now, and turn that into essentially a Navy resume. So it's almost like I'm applying for a job with the Navy. I'm going to be sworn in and everything, but that's how they're going to find me a job in the Navy is my work experience and college degree and stuff. Um, and it's almost like I'm essentially my field and everything is in supply and logistics, which is why they're trying to get me in as a logistics specialist. But I literally basically have to he has to submit. We're getting all kit this kit together, prepping the documents and building this kit um, that he can submit to say, hey, we want to get this guy in as a logistics specialist, and I'm basically applying, and that will either get approved or denied, and we'll go from there. Right now, he feels that I have a pretty solid chance of getting a logistics specialist spot, um, but it's going to be complicated because right now there's not like open jobs. Is they according to the Navy right now they don't have any spots to fill for that. So, um, but we've been told that there's still a good chance, regardless, to submit it either way and see what happens. So that's what we're gonna do. So I've submitted everything back to him. My resume worksheet. I have to get references. Um, so people that can answer to how I am in supply and logistics, and um, they submit those references back to the Navy. So he's working on all that. I submitted who I have that will be good for the references. He's working on getting those references and completing everything else that I'd signed so he could submit that hopefully in the next week or so. I think he said by the end of next week is his goal to get that completed and submitted so we can have an answer by, June, the beginning of end of May, beginning of June, have the answer for the next step. So anyway, that's the update. Yeah, I think that's the update. So anyway, the answer to what is kit work, that's the answer. If you find yourself in a similar situation, and your recruiter says, "Oh, we gotta prep the docs or do prep docs and kit work," that's what that was. And that's it. I mean, as soon as I get an update, probably our next meeting, which, like I said, will hopefully be in the next week or two. Um, I will submit another update video and have more news. So, anyway, that's the answer. Thanks for watching. Thanks for keeping up with me. Thanks for commenting your situations and um, it helps to know. I know everybody's situation is different, but helps to know I'm not the only one that's trying to go through this process and serve in the military again and all that. And it does help. So anyway, thanks for watching. Questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you on the next video.